Hello everybody, Mark up 100% Pure Elvis. Thank you all for taking the time out to return to my channel today. It's really good to see you all and I hope you are all keeping well. First thing that I want to say is I'm so sorry I have not had the opportunity to do an upload of late. I've got quite a lot going on in my personal life, but less about that and let's get started on this new upload. What I want to share with you all today is Elvis Presley soundtrack albums from his 1950s movies, excluding Love Me Tender. So as you all know, Love Me Tender wasn't released as a soundtrack album. It was released on a 7-inch EP. So I'm going to be sharing with you my collection of Loving You, Jailhouse Rock and King Creole. Let's get started. So the first copy of Loving You that I have has a catalogue number of LSP 1515. What a great image of Elvis on the front here. I do not believe this is an original copy, but I think it's not long after the movie was released in 1957. I think it's a reissue not long afterwards. If anyone can help me with any additional information, I would love to read it in the comments below. But as I was saying, at the top here, as you can see, Elvis Presley, Loving You, with the catalogue number and the RCA logo top right. It's still in its cellophane, but I have opened it at the side. I purchased this from a vintage shop in Northampton Town. On the reverse, again, you've got 4 images from the movie of Loving You. So as you all know, Loving You was a 1957 movie with Elvis in the role of Deke Rivers. The track listing for Loving You is as follows. So side 1 were included in the movie Loving You. Mean Woman Blues, Let Me Be Your Teddy Bear, Loving You, Got a Lot of Living to Do, Lonesome Cowboy, Hot Dog, Party. Side 2 were not included in the movie Loving You. We have Blueberry Hill, True Love, Don't Leave Me Now, Have I Told You Lately That I Love You, I Need You So. Now I'm just going to read what's on the back if you don't mind. The amazing and controversial Mr. Presley is in the headlines again, this time as the star of the Paramount picture Loving You. Cast as a small-town boy who unexpectedly sings his way into fame, Elvis is co-starred with Wendell Corey and Elizabeth Scott in Hal Wallace's production. The movie is by turns amusing, touching, and exciting as it tells the story of the young local talent, Elvis, who suddenly becomes successful. Side 1 features Elvis singing 7 of the wonderful new songs written especially for the movie. On side 2, he gives his own very special vocal treatment of 5 well-known popular ballads. Accompanying Elvis in all the numbers are his usual 3 musicians, Bill Black on bass, Scotty Moore on guitar, DJ Fontana on drums. In addition, Elvis is assisted by Dudley Brooks, a very accomplished pianist whom Elvis first met when he started to make Loving You. Elvis has used him on all his recording sessions since. And finally, Elvis has the able backing of the Jordanaires, the vocal quartet, which has appeared on so many of his hit records. So this is the first copy of Loving You that I owned. Let me share with you what's inside. So it's white protective sleeving, and the reason I know it's a reissue because it is the black RCA Victor label, but it's in stereo, as you can see, but it's a beautiful copy. Unfortunately, I can't remember the price I paid for this copy of Loving You, but I think you're probably looking at around £20 to £25. Now, my favourite track from the movie Loving You would go to Got a Lot of Living to Do, and Mean Woman Blues. My favourite on the B-side would go to Have I Told You Lately That I Love You and True Love. So this is my first copy of the soundtrack album to the 1957 album where Elvis plays Deke Rivers' Loving You. The second copy is quite recent to my collection. As you can see, it's got a black border, but it's the same image used that is on the previous album I shared with you. On the back, again, the 4 images. The text is obviously slightly smaller here with, again, your track listing at the top. This has a catalogue number of PL 42358. PL 42358. So again, this is a reissue. The track listing is exactly the same as the previous issue of Loving You, and this is from the United Kingdom. Inside, again, it's white sleeve, and you can all see it's on that orange RCA Victor label in virtual mint condition. Now, I do remember I only paid £5 for this copy of Loving You, and I purchased this from Vinyl Destination at Coventry Market. So let me repeat that catalogue number, PL 42358, my second copy of Loving You. Now we're going on to the 1957 movie Jailhouse Rock, where Elvis played the great role of Vince Everett, and the copy I've got is a South African import. It's 12-inch vinyl here. What an amazing image of Elvis on the front there. Now the catalogue number, you can see it there, 31126. 31126. If I remember correctly, I purchased this from Stratford upon Avon at SJ Records, and I think it cost me £20 if I remember correctly. But I just love that image of Elvis there on the front from Jailhouse Rock. On the reverse, you've got your track listing, which I will talk to you about in a moment, and I will read the text here. So first of all, on the back it says Elvis Presley sings the songs from the Avon production and MGM release Jailhouse Rock. Side 1, Jailhouse Rock, Young and Beautiful, I Want to Be Free, Don't Leave Me Now, Baby I Don't Care, Treat Me Nice. Side 2, I Beg of You, Don't, Playing for Keeps, Shake, Rattle and Roll, A Good Rockin' Tonight, I Don't Care If the Sun Don't Shine. I'm now going to read you the text underneath. The fabulous Mr. Presley does it again following the fantastic success of Loving You. Most of those in the know thought that the peak had been reached in the already unbelievably successful career of this young man. But brother, were they wrong. This film, released by MGM, looks like breaking all previous records. Jailhouse Rock is Elvis Presley's third appearance before the movie cameras. An Avon production released through MGM, this film goes far beyond anything Elvis has done to date. Cast in the role of a well-meaning but fiery-tempered young Southerner, Elvis Vince Everett in the film finds himself sent to prison after he accidentally kills a man. The changes wrought by his prison life and his relentless ambition to gain wealth and fame after his release are other aspects of this emotionally charged film. Needless to say, when Vince Everett looks for a means to gain wealth, he naturally turns to singing, which gives Mr. Presley an excellent chance to utilize his voice while staying in character. In this album, On one side, Elvis sings all the songs which are written especially for the film. There is the throbbing title song, Jailhouse Rock, which opens the album, followed by Young and Beautiful, I Want to Be Free, Don't Leave Me Now, and Baby, I Don't Care, all in the imitable style of this exceptional young singer and actor, Elvis Presley. Side 2 features old Presley favourites, How Old Can They Be? Plus numbers not previously released in Southern Africa. So again, this is my copy of Jailhouse Rock, a South African import on 12-inch vinyl. Inside comes in a plastic sleeve, and you can all see again it is that orange RCA Victor label, and I was well happy when I added this to my collection. Again, that catalogue number 31126. Let me talk to you about my favourite tracks. You're looking at Young and Beautiful, Jailhouse Rock, Don't Leave Me Now, and side 2, I'm gonna go for Playing for Keeps, Jailhouse Rock. Now we're going on to Elvis's 1958 movie, King Creole, where he played the part of Danny Fisher. This is one of the oldest Elvis vinyls that I own, that I purchased it many years ago. And again, it's not in the best of conditions, but still happy having this in my collection. It has a catalogue number of RD27088, RD27088. Now, again, I might need some help on this. Again, I'm not overly too sure if this is a first pressing. I probably don't think it is. But again, a great image on the front cover there from the movie King Creole. And again, on the reverse, 3 images from the movie with the track listing and some text, which again, I will read for you all. And out of the 3 movies, Loving You, Jailhouse Rock and King Creole is my favourite out of the 3. It says, Paramount Pictures, Elvis Presley in King Creole, a Hal Wallace production. Carolyn Jones, Walter Matthau, Dolores Hart, Dean Jagger, Vic Morrow, with Lillian Montevici, Paul Stewart. Let's now talk about the tracks. Side 1, King Creole, As Long As I Have You, Hard-Headed Woman, Trouble, Dixieland Rock. Side 2, Don't Ask Me Why, Lover Doll, Crawfish, Young Dreams, Steadfast, Loyal and True. I'm now going to read the text on the back, but this copy is from the United Kingdom. It says, in the role of Danny Fisher, Elvis Presley has found the most demanding challenge of his career. Based on Harold Robbins' best-selling novel, A Stone for Danny Fisher, King Creole is the dramatic story of a young man's struggle to find himself. Danny is a mixed-up kid who exchanges the trials of high school for the violence and thrills of the New Orleans underworld. He is swept into the frantic world of petty hoodlums, of master racketeers and their women, and it's not long before Danny finds himself plunged into plans for a robbery of his own father's store. How Danny solves his predicament and frees himself from the trap of gangsterism, how he finds happiness as a singer and fulfillment as a human being, make for a fast-moving film of relentless tension. The action of the picture is studded throughout with wonderful songs. This recording is taken directly from the original soundtrack. Let me share with you inside. So this is the original white sleeve, protective sleeve in here, and inside It's quite a heavy vinyl, actually. It's on that black RCA label, the old style label, in great condition. And again, as I was saying earlier, this is probably one of the oldest vinyls I have in my collection that I purchased. So, you know, special meaning to me. King Creole, that catalogue number again, RD27088. Now let's get on to my favourites. So side one, I'm going to go for As Long As I Have You. Side two, I'm going to go for my ultimate favourite from the movie King Creole, which is Crawfish. And the next copy that I own of King Creole is a recent addition to my collection. So again, this is a reissue, slightly darker front cover, as you can see there, but it is the same image, the same font. This has a catalogue number of SF8231. So this is a reissue. On the back, as you can see, there is no images from the movie King Creole. The text is smaller again, and all this is smaller as well. And again, it has the exact same track listing and text as the previous copy of King Creole. And this is a 1972 reissue from the United Kingdom. And inside, and that vinyl, like so, the orange RCA Victor. And again, for me, it cost me £5. So I purchased this the same day as I purchased the other copy of Loving You, which I shared with you earlier. So again, SF8231, a 1972 reissue of King Creole. Now, as I was saying a moment ago, out of the three movies, King Creole has to be my favourite because I love the storyline. I think Elvis's style of acting in King Creole is on point. That's not to say Loving You and Jailhouse Rock isn't. But again, my go-to movie from the 1950s of Elvis would always go to King Creole. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What's your favourite film out of the three that I've just shared with you? I know obviously we had Love Me Tender, but out of the three movies that I've just shared on this upload, Loving You, Jailhouse Rock and King Creole, for me, what's your favourite movie? What part did he play the best on? Which is your favourite soundtrack out of the three, and your favourite songs from the three soundtracks? I'd really love to hear it and read it in the comments below. Now, before I sign out from my 100% Pure Elvis channel, I just want to say a big, massive thank you to all of my new subscribers who have joined the 100% Pure Elvis channel recently. It really means a lot to me. As you are all aware, I'm getting closer and closer to that 2,000 subscribers mark. And I'm so proud of the channel and my subscribers. You are all like family to me. I know I don't know all of you, and I do know some of you personally, but again, anything you want me to showcase on my channel that you think I might not have showcased before, or you are wanting me to do a specific review of an album in Elvis's career, please just ask me in the comments below and I will get that done for you. I've got a couple of book reviews coming up soon, so please keep an eye out for them as well. The next upload, I will give you a heads up, the next upload I'm going to be doing is the complete Pickwick and Camden collection on vinyl, and I'm going to be doing a ranking of my favourite Pickwick and Camden releases. So please, I hope you all look forward to seeing that as well. And before I do sign out, I just want to say a massive thank you. I have had a lot of kind-hearted messages from some of my subscribers asking me about my mum. Unfortunately, she is still in hospital. It is a long road to recovery. She is 84 years of age. So again, hoping and praying that she pulls through this difficult time. I went to see her today. I visit my mum every single day in hospital. And I've always said it on my channel, I grew up with Elvis through my mum. My mum showcased the love of Elvis, and that came to me. And today I played my mum some Elvis songs that she always wants to listen to. You know, one of them was Separate Ways. She absolutely loves Separate Ways, Until It's Time for You to Go. And one of her all-time favorites is Just Call Me Lonesome from the 1960s. And also, she absolutely adores the song Wonderful World from the movie Live a Little, Love a Little. So when I was visiting my mum today, I played her them songs on my phone, and it put a huge smile on her face. So thank you to each and every one of you who has kindly reached out to me and sent me words of comfort. It means a lot. Before I sign out, if you haven't as yet subscribed to the 100% Pure Elvis channel, but you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the 100% Pure Elvis family. And I just want to give a massive shout out to one of my subscribers who always takes the time out to get in contact with me, and that is CJ. So CJ has his own channel, CJ's Den. CJ, a massive shout out. I'm so sorry I've not had the opportunity to call you of late. I will give you a call over the weekend if you don't mind. We'll have a good catch up. But please, if you have not followed CJ's channel, please go and check it out. CJ's Den. Absolutely a great channel. Until I speak to you all again, please keep Elvis close to your hearts. Please keep on playing his music. Lots of love, everybody, and I'll speak real soon. Bye-bye.